What's going on, viewers from the What's going on, viewers from the internet? I'm Variety Gamer 95, back for some more EarthBound. So last time we defeated the Kraken on the way to Scaraba. Oh, I actually have two physical slots. Okay, and this time I'm probably not going to make much progress this time. I'm going to show off a couple of extra things right here. I actually went out and got some magic tarts and jars of jelly sauces. I actually have 4. Wow. Oh, but I have one more. Okay. I have $500 with me because I'm actually going to place an order at Mock Pizza. What would you like to order? You can order a small and a large pizza. What's that? Why can't I order the medium? Medium is always sold out. I want to get a large pizza. We'll deliver it within 3 minutes. If you hadn't guessed, the irony is Mock Pizza takes forever to get to you, but the Escargot Express gets to you instantly. So I'm just going to go over here so he can reach me. Okay, so what stories can I tell you guys within these 3 minutes? Oh, I remember saying at the beginning of the series that I'd explain why I don't eat seafood. I don't eat seafood because most of it looks the same dead to me. Most of it looks the same dead as it does alive, and kind of puts bad images in my head. I don't have a problem eating meat. Like, I love cheeseburgers and definitely pizza for sure. It's just seafood that I don't want to eat. In fact, it's to the point where if I see somebody eating fried oysters, I end up coughing and gagging at the sight of it. It's actually for that reason that I can't stand the smell of seafood either. Most people would think it's great, but I'm like, ugh, smells awful. Back when we learned teleport, you may have noticed that I referred to my mom as Sergeant. The reason for this is because my dad is a retired Marine. He was in the Marines for 27 years, and he graduated. He retired, I should say, in September 2011. What does that have to do with me calling my mom Sergeant? When I was a kid, and she always gets this detail wrong, we used to have a Looney Tunes book that was light blue. It has Sylvester holding Tweety Bird in a cage. They're both wearing military hats, and Tweety's on the phone, and Sylvester is smiling and saluting at the reader. It's a book, yet my mom always says it's a Looney Tunes episode, but I specifically remember it's a book. Anyway, I imitated Sylvester as a kid, and I said Sergeant. And I don't know what made me decide to call my mom that, but she really liked it, and the nickname just stuck for all this time. Even at 26, I still call my mom Sergeant. I guess with that, while I'm waiting for the pizza to arrive, I could show you a little bit of an extra topic that has to pertain to an older save. I'm going to be going back in time to show you that. Okay, so maybe what happened way back in the mines wasn't too bad. I basically just got Ness killed. Somehow he has 36 psychic points, but I could have sworn he had 19. So, this is actually part of a bonus video. I'm recording this pretty far in advance, but since Jeff is unconscious, I got Ness unconscious as well to show off a couple of things when... Oh, right, I'm over leveled at this point, so they're running away from me. I'm going to show off what happens when just Ness is unconscious, and there's something else with Paula's dad I can show with everyone else unconscious. So, it's worth noting that Paula is the only one of the 4 party members who does not have a party of her own. As a result, you can only play as Paula when Ness is unconscious. And as a result, whenever you play as Paula, the window is always a dark red, because remember, the window is only your set flavor if everyone is alive and well. So, since I'm over here, the first thing I could show is with Frank. So you remember that Frank heals Ness for free, right? So what happens if we talk to him as someone else? What? You're a friend of Ness's? Ness is my friend. However, I can't remember becoming a friend of Ness's. Quit joking about a circle of friends and go home. So, the only way you can heal with Frank is by Ness being alive and well. There's actually... If you remember that kid who talked about Ness calling his mom, you're probably wondering what happens if you talk to this guy while Ness is unconscious. It's actually quite interesting, the result. The younger manager of this shop has a strange way of talking. Anyway, be sure to pick up some items that will be helpful in the future, not just stuff you need right now. He'll only say that line if Ness is unconscious. As a result, the only time you'll see that line of dialogue is when the text box is a dark red. So I'm looking for the hotel. Yep, going the wrong way. Yes, he can actually still view the town map when Ness is unconscious. It doesn't need to be in his inventory. I don't think. I don't know. I don't remember. So, at the time that I recorded this, I don't know if I ever called Mom at any point in the game. I recorded this right after the hell that went on in the mines. So what happens if we call Mom with Ness unconscious? Oh, is this that darling little Paula? Is my sweet child Ness doing okay? Please come visit us sometime. Should Jeff or Pooh be the one to answer the call? Ness's mom would just say one of their names instead. I actually tried that with Jeff once and it was exactly as I expected. We can also visit Ness's house with him unconscious. Now if I could just get over there. Yeah, unfortunately you can't use any PSI if Ness and Pooh are both unconscious, because they're the only ones with healing capabilities and Paula never gets healing moves. So let's go talk to Ness's mom. Any friend of Ness is welcome in our home. I think it's great the way you kids have been working together. She'll only say that when Ness is unconscious, meaning once again, you can only see the line of dialogue in the dark red text box. Okay, you just say the same thing. We could actually have her talk to Tracy as well, Paula I mean. Oh, it's my line now? Oops! So, yeah, you could actually store and take out with Tracy, even if Ness is unconscious. Nothing changes about that. Okay. It's also worth noting that if Photoman takes a picture with Ness unconscious, I'm sure you saw... I don't know, at the time that I recorded this, I don't know if I ever got a photo with everyone unconscious. But should the Photoman take a picture of someone in the party unconscious, they will actually show up that way in the photo during the credits. Pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting how the game actually remembers who was unconscious. It even remembers whether you had any teddy bears in the party as well. I already have too much stuff, so I don't want to sell anything. Luckily, I don't have to worry about these guys. These are black Antoids. Rambling Evil Mushroom, I can go ahead and skip that. Oh, I'm not sure if I showed this. You can actually check empty presents. Paula opened the present, but it was empty. I don't know why you could do that, but it's really nothing special either way, so whatever. Alright, let's go back to Tucson. There's actually a little bit that I can show with everyone unconscious in Tucson as well. So, some interesting lines of dialogue come from talking to certain NPCs. EarthBound actually generates its text on the fly, so here's an interesting one. You must be quite a rich boy to stay at such a nice first-class hotel like this one. Quite a rich boy? Paula's a girl, last I checked. It's funny, because over in Summers, if you talk to the valet attendant, or whatever he is, with Ness unconscious and Paula in the lead, he actually will say Paula ma'am instead of Ness sir. Just as I thought, you two make such a nice couple. Notice that there's an arrow at the bottom left right of the text box. Well, I think you're cute, but I'm nearsighted too. She'll only say that if Ness is unconscious. I don't know if she'll say that with everyone unconscious, or if it's just Ness. I don't feel like finding out. So we can actually go to Polestar Preschool with Paula as well. What happens if we do this? Paula, I was worried about you. I'm not going to ask the two of you where you were wandering. When I get big, I'm going to be grown-up Paula. Then, later, I'll be old lady Paula. Let's see. Paula, you look nice and healthy. What great timing having you show up now. Well, here you are. Ness? Okay, I was worried that she was actually going to revive them for a second. Thankfully, that's not the case. It has to straight up be a hospital. So what happens if we talk to Paula's dad with just Paula alive and well? Oh, Paula! So even a tomboy like you thinks of her father occasionally. You should rest, seeing how this is your own home. How about we share a piece of pie like we used to? Ha ha ha! Huh, looks like Paula is a bit of a daddy's girl, huh? Not sure if I ever showed this, maybe I have at some point. If you go to Paula's room and check this present, you can get a teddy bear. But she has got too much stuff already, huh? There's actually a specific item, I think it's the protractor, that if Paula uses it, the text will say now he can measure things easily. It's interesting how that was accounted for with the presents. I don't believe much else changes with the dialogue in regards to certain characters beyond that, at least for right now. There are some more alternate lines of dialogue should Ness be the one who's unconscious. It's actually such a rare sight seeing Ness unconscious given he has the highest vitality, therefore the highest HP. So if Ness ever gets unconscious, you get to see the oh so rare and glorious sight of Ness's unconscious sprite. I can actually get Jeff out of the way. Oh no, this is a bad angle. Here we go, I can go in the grass. See? There's Ness's unconscious sprite. Of course, you can also look it up on EarthBound if you really want to see it better, but it only shows the front. I don't know what I'm doing walking. I'm going to stop the recording anyway, and I will see you guys for the next bit. Alright, and with that, the pizza's here. The large pizza is $238. I actually thought it was $248. Alright, so with that, the large pizza is in Ness's inventory. The small pizza restores 120 HP, but the large pizza, on the other hand, since it's a really big pizza, everyone can recover about 240 HP when eaten. One use of this item, and you will be able to give everyone a pretty decent recovery. But I'm going to go ahead and put that in the Escargot Express for right now, or with Tracy. Not the Escargot Express. Go ahead and store the large pizza. Don't want anything else. Alright, the next thing that I want to show off actually pertains to Onett. And I hope I have enough money for it. Crap. I suppose I could just reset the save. Yeah, what do I even want to do with that? Because I spent a lot of money getting those magic tarts and jars of deli sauces. Because I tried to sugar pack it with a magic tart. The game did not say that it tasted great, but Pooh's PP after using teleport was 16 fewer. There is actually no such message as a character's PP are maxed out. It just tells you the numerical amount, and that's it. I'm just barely gonna have enough to do this, but that's gonna be the entire rest of my money. Because I need $7,500 to do this. Let me see if I can remember where it is. I believe it's past the hospital, yes. I never showed this when the game began, but I can show you guys this right now. We actually have the ability to buy a house. No, it's actually going the right way. It is by the hospital. I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. Just follow this path down. And here it is right here. Doesn't this house look good? You could buy it for only $7,500. It has an ocean view and the sunsets are beautiful. Folks should have a place of their own. Do you want to buy it? Thank you. It's all yours now. Take some time and relax. Hey, you got your own place now. Wow, what a really run-down house. But yes, a teenager can totally own his own house legally. That won't cause any issues. There's actually another reason why I wanted to get this house, though. Where is it? Hold on. There it is. This house actually contains a photo spot. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say, Fuzzy Pickles! Wow, what a great photograph! It will always bring back the fondest of memories. I'm not sure what was up with that white flash there. I don't know if you guys saw that. There's something else about this house, though. You found an old magazine. Are you going to read it? Good. That may be the best choice. My Secret Life, Chapter 3, story for the previous chapter. I was neither a murder suspect nor a target for an international spy organization, but I drove a car down the Jersey Turnpike at 80 miles per hour. A police officer pulled me over and asked for a driver's license. He said I was going 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. I instantly pointed to my wife and said, "I'm in a hurry, my wife is in labor." Fortunately, my wife actually had a big stomach. I hoped he'd let me go with this excuse. "Oh, since it's an emergency, I'll lead you to the hospital with my police car," he said. "No, it's not necessary." "Why not?" asked the officer. Well, let's get going," said the officer. "No, no, we can't! This baby is a demon child!" Do I really want to know the behind the scenes to that? Maybe not. No, I don't think I want to know that. Hospital, let's see, what else do I want to do? Ah, I know what I can show off. I hope I got enough space to do this. I believe the next place that I want to go to is Threed. Okay, I'm using Teleport Beta. Okay, I believe it's in the Threed Hospital that I want to go to do this. Another Let's Play of EarthBound actually taught me this, funny enough. But I wonder who else even discovered this technique. Or this thing. I want to say it's the Threed Hospital. Let me see. Here we go. Let's check the drawers. There was a insignificant item in the drawer. Ness got the insignificant item. A insignificant item, huh? What is this thing about? Insignificant item. It doesn't look like it would do much of anything, but... So this insignificant item, you're supposed to take it to someone in Tucson. And you'll get a minor reward. Let's see, I don't remember if cars can show up on this road. I can try. Let's use Pooh's Alpha. Okay, good. I got it off. Let's go to Tucson. Let's see, there's Mr. T. The Runaway 5, who are no longer around. Hospital. You know what? It might actually be the Tucson Hospital that you go to. Which, funny enough, the hospital's right up there. Wow. Looked like it was much further away. Let's see. No, this is where the doctor's at. Let's see. You look healthy, but you spent a lot of time at the hospital. My story's the same. Do you want to hear it again? No. Well, it's not important. I believe it's this guy. My friend enjoyed the Happy Religion came to see me a while ago. We became friends again. I think it's this guy you give it to. By using the insignificant present, okay, you had a very fruitful experience that cannot be understood by someone who does not see something insignificant. So it's not this guy. That's what happens if you use it normally, but you're supposed to give it to someone. Is it you? I'm in perfect tip-top health now. I just wish I had more visitors. Huh. How funny. Thank you! You've made me so happy! Wow, it only took me 2 tries. I knew it was here. After my life, this is the second most important thing to me. Because you're so kind, I want to give you this magic truffle. It's a souvenir from Scaraba. Ness got the magic truffle. Like, who the hell is supposed to figure that out? A first-timer definitely wouldn't know that for sure. Hell, I didn't know that till I saw another Let's Play of this game. You could probably guess who. So, this magic truffle. Magic truffle. A dreamlike delicacy that is said to grow at the base of trees in wet, muddy places. It restores about 80 pp. There are only 5 other magic truffles you can get in the entire game. Use them wisely. They are very good PP recovery items. I believe that's basically... that lady down there, I actually never came across her during my first trip to Tucson. I believe I already went over her in an end card in an earlier video. If I try to fight her now, I'm just gonna insta-win. Okay, so... I don't believe I ever showed off what was down here. Magic butterfly, not that I really need it. You can actually come down here yourself. But it's a long walk. This is why you might want to get the bicycle on your first trip to Tucson. But if you're saw from the Runaway Tour bus, all the way down at the bottom, there's a present. There's a skip sandwich inside. I thought it was a hamburger. Wow. So I believe that's all I wanted to do for this part. Didn't really accomplish much, but I wanna... Hold on. Might be better if I use Teleport Alpha. I can totally do Teleport Alpha. Yeah, I'll use Ness. Onett, Tucson. I don't have a lot of money, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to move on to the Pink Cloud. Bit of a shorter part, I know, but I don't know if you can hear the honking right now. As at the time of recording this, some neighbors are celebrating their kid's birthday. Alright, nothing much was accomplished. I showed off a couple of extra things, but next time on EarthBound, we're gonna go inside and into the Pink Cloud, the next Your Sanctuary location. See you then.